Hello, everybody, and welcome to the new episode of Fate of Ukodor. We are here on the Fable 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and chaos. Let us go through some announcements here, and we'll get things started.
YouTube.
There we go.
We have a YouTube, you guys. So you can check out all past Fate episodes on YouTube. They will be released whenever I remember my schedule I made. Every Tuesday, Fate will be released on YouTube. So if you're unable to catch us live on Twitch, or if you have to step away, you can always go back and watch us a million times more on YouTube. You can also catch our other shows on YouTube as well. We post a video almost every single day. And eventually we will have a podcast for Fate. And as soon as we have that up, we will let you know. But you'll just search Fate of Ukodor where you listen to podcasts, and you'll subscribe, and then you'll be notified. You should also subscribe to YouTube so you know exactly when we post those videos. It's the end of this message.
Now it's me.
Yes.
Yes. So special thanks to our first sponsor, Critical Dice. So go ahead and enter our giveaway with an exclamation point critical in the Twitch chat. There's going to be 2 giveaways. The first one will be the first half of the show. Second half, we'll get another one. We'll call the winner after. Is it after the break or after the entire show?
First one's after the break. Second one's at the end of the show.
Yes. Okay. So we only early giveaways are only for the US and Canada, excluding Quebec because of giveaway laws. But help support the channel by clicking the link below for 20% off of non-subscription items. And that's all from me.
So that's me. Wouldn't you like to hear about our next sponsor?
Oh, get him!
Check out
Get
our
'em! Yeah, get him! Yeah. Sorry. No, go ahead.
I got them. All right, check out our friends over at Nine Realms Gaming. They hand make all of their products from natural woods to create quality and affordable gaming accessories for all. Use code FABLED42 to get 10% off on your next purchase over at Nine Realms Gaming. Again, that's FABLED42, FABLED42. Go get something. Do it.
Okay. All right.
Get it.
Pull it back.
All of us are about
She
to
got
go do
him.
it.
Oh no.
Like me? Okay.
Got it. All right. A special thank you to our next sponsor of the night, Griffin Co. Everything you see that is 3D printed on our shows is from Griffin Co. Use the promo code FABLE42 for 22% off of your purchase. That's it.
22. Hey, you. Nice to see you. Happy that you could join us. You're looking great today.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Probably. Our last sponsor for tonight is Underground Oracle, who create resources for both sides of the screen. Dungeon Master, you want to get some extra stuff? Underground Oracle. Player, you want to get some extra stuff? Underground Oracle. Same place. And if you are a player and a DM, you're basically set. What are you doing? Go to the website now before I forget. Wait, what am I talking about?
Too late.
Darn it.
Oh no.
Did you actually?
Oh, sorry.
Or was that...
Okay, yeah, no, that was it. That was the bit. Go ahead. You can go now.
Signals, guys. That's the thing that
Hey,
we
Chris,
have.
this is your turn.
I'm trying to fix Nightbot. Chill out.
I'm just saying, you want cues. I'm giving you cues.
That's fine. So go ahead and everyone put a RIP in chat for Nightbot.
Alrighty.
Died?
Yeah, Nightbot died. So,
I killed it.
yeah, if you are a Twitch or
Probably
a
did.
Patreon subscriber, you can use your, you get a luck and inspo that you can give to the players or the DM, and you can use, we would use it or lose it today, and you can do that for every show. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Oh, also, be sure to stick with us later this week, or I guess Sunday's the start of the week. Next week, when on Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific.
Monday is clearly the start of the week.
It
I
depends.
know, right?
Like in England and here, it's completely different. I'm just
You know
like,
what?
someone.
For
pick
me,
a
it's Monday.
Sunday is my day.
So Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, join us to watch the new episode of Legends of Shao Gal, and then also come hang out with us Wednesday at the same time, 6 p.m. Pacific, for another exciting episode of Realms. And as Chris is speaking about luck and inspo, I got a little bit to give out. So luck and inspo to Cinder, and then luck and inspo to all players. Luck to Flint, inspo to Zaysa. And while the trailer's up, y'all can keep sending those lucks and inspos out. But we will be back here shortly to get things started. So see you in a little bit. Cut the trailer.
Hidden away, a great power awaits. Muster your courage, it must not abate. Allies emboldened while evil retreats. With fate in your hand, the story's complete. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. Wisdom of ancients and stories untold. Whispers of riches and mountains of gold. In the face of defeat, we will make our last stand. With the power you hold in the palm of your hand. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Magic and wonder around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours.
Welcome back, everybody. So going into a bit of a recap. This one's slightly long because there was fighting that took place. But anyways, Nisea, with the help of Brolin, begins to investigate the underguarded manor house for clues. After entering the unlocked house, they eventually hear a bit of noise coming from the lower cellar dwelling. Meanwhile, the others find that the two haven't returned in time and begin to quickly make their way to the other members, but not before Zaysa stops a town guard to inform them that the halfling sisters are up to no good. Back at the manor, Nisea comes across a young woman who is near one of the guards and cleans a bit of blood off of her blade. Nisea approaches and begins to question the intruder about why she is in her house. The woman doesn't give a clear answer, but what becomes apparent enough as a large Erfganazi comes out is that she is not alone. Through a manner of disagreements and disenchantments, Brolin tries to push the bolsterous individual back into the room from which he came, but does not succeed. He soon finds himself being pushed back as the Ganassi displays some type of telekinetic force. Combat ensues as the four begin to engage, and it is not long before Aorin and the others arrive, helping to quickly end the fight. Sindare manages to use a healing word to bring the woman to consciousness, but not before Brolin makes sure she can't get away. As she's questioned, it's made apparent that the woman is either delusional or has other tricks up her sleeve, as she refuses to give the group much to work with, aside from the guards are merely asleep and they need to know what's behind the locked door in this hallway. Failing to cooperate further, and for fear that the woman would issue some type of magical escape, Nisea ends up knocking the woman out once more as they investigate to find that the door is magically locked as well. Nisea heads upstairs after the group hears a bit of noise, and she sees Franklin, the guard from last night, on her way to uncover the tied-up house aide, Quarrel. Releasing him from his binds, they head back downstairs after Quarrel informs her that her mother left earlier that morning with the magistrate, and he asks her if Miss Florence, the magistrate's daughter, was all right. Fearing that she may be injured inside the room, they return to the locked door, and after establishing a telepathic link, Aorin is able to use Mold Earth to get under the door and wild shape into a small enough creature to enter this room. What he finds is an inanimate warforge. Miss Florence ends up returning to the now unguarded manor, and after a bit of discussion, it comes to fruition that she is working on a way to apply a consciousness to a non-living construct. This research is widely unheard of, and seems to be the intruder's end goal. Further investigation of the downed Ganassi showed that his eyes were covered in some type of black fluid. As the guards start to transport the woman to the holding cells from being waken up from their catnap, to transport this woman to the castle, it is not long before they are overtaken by her as she manages to wake up and fight her way out. Due to the scuffle, the others quickly approach, and Zaysa is able to target the woman, but before she connects with her psychic blade, the woman's eyes erupt in that same similar black liquid, and some type of diminishing darkness escapes from her body. It is determined that perhaps these entities were never in actual danger or harm, as rain begins to pour from the sky. The group comes up with a plan, and word is sent to Nisea's mother on the latest conditions. Sindare decides to go visit his friend Shadow, and while the horse offers great advice, he informs the half-elf that the woman in the stable court is looking for him and his friends. The others approach, and before Sindare can properly warn them that they may be in danger, they come to realize that it's only Lena from the Magic Institute, there to inform them that Diora is doing well, and she believes her magic comes in a unique way. Whenever she casts a spell, multiple spells seem to be intertwined with it. She believes the young girl is some type of wild magic sorcerer, and hopes that in time they will learn more information about her. Eventually, the group parts ways with the High Elf woman and makes their way out to Dorne from the western gate, and begins to head towards Aorin's house to rest and plan for their next course of action. So you all are headed out the west gate. It is the afternoon. You'll probably get to Aorin's closer to sunset, depending. What would you all like to do?
While we're walking to Aorin's, I might try to gesture to Nisea to stay back, to like kind of stay back a little bit and get a little bit of distance, just for a little conversation. And say, I think tonight we need to start asking some more of the important questions about where these people are really from. Or do you think we should wait?
I mean, we can keep asking them, but that's not gonna assure that we're gonna get the straight answer, you know?
Right.
Um,
What what do you think about them? I mean, they haven't done anything against us, but it seems like we're just we're along for the ride now.
In a way, I think, yeah. But we are looking for adventure too, so maybe some interesting things will happen with these people. I mean, I'm curious, don't get me wrong, I would like to know what they're up to, but, you know, we all have secrets.
Sure. Well, how about this? You let me know if your feelings change and we need to take our leave.
I'll let you know, Brolin. But for now, let's try to have some fun with our friends.
All right, I'll keep it jolly, as you will.
Yeah.
All right, let's catch up. They might start asking questions. Let me just kind of trot back up to the group.
Luck to Flint, inspo to Zaysa. I already called those. Sorry. Fake news.
Fake news or old news? Both?
Oh my gosh.
Rain feels nice, yeah?
Oh, it's
Or is
raining.
that just me? Actually, I'm going to I'm curious because the weather was so different this morning. I'm going to Druidcraft, and with Druidcraft, I'm going to make a symbol appear telling me what the weather will be like in the next 24 hours.
Okay. You see kind of like clouds of rain in your hand a bit, and then it sort of clears over a short period of time. So you're assuming that it's gonna stop raining eventually.
Okay. So the rain won't last forever, folks, but
It's usually
while it's here,
what I assume too.
well, I just in case, you know, you have to be sure because the weather's been so strange. But while we're having it, let's enjoy the rain. And I start skipping.
Oh. He's a really nice boy. How did y'all meet this one?
I'm a man. So,
We kind of stumbled upon him in an alleyway. Yeah, that's it. That's kind of the whole.
So you found him
Um,
in an alley.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's the and that's a weird way to say it.
yeah, I
Seems
mean,
like-
if you're gonna make up stories, I mean, y'all been pretty good at least making up some semi-believable ones up to this point.
Well, I mean, I do.
So
I
you
do.
don't believe that one? You don't believe? Okay.
No, strangely, I actually do believe that one.
Yeah.
Because what? It's that factor of like, you can make something up and it can be wild.
Just kind of makes sense. I'm just like watching him frolic in the rain.
People anywhere, you know. It just goes to show, you know.
Yeah, in my experience, it's always the nice boys who talk to animals. So I knew that he was a nice boy from the beginning.
Yeah, he's real nice. Hey, you guys seem nice too. I'm glad we're all kind of, you know, fighting people together. I don't know. That was weird in the hallway, but I hope we can figure that out, you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think I've gotten to say it yet, but thank you all for, you know, helping us out at my mother's place.
I kind of skip past and go, no problem, and then skip on.
A very nice boy.
Yes, no problem. I mean, it's kind of what we do. Is that what we do? I lean to Zaysa. Do we just kind of help wherever? Is that the shtick?
No,
Oh, it's
we
what we did this one time.
our job is assigned to us, and we usually stick to that job.
Well, thank you for helping, even if it wasn't, you know, part of your job.
Of course.
You're welcome.
How much further we got? Hey, Oran.
It's a couple hours, I believe.
Couple hours. Rain and dirt. All right.
I do love the smell of the rain, though. You know.
I mean, the feeling is exquisite. Like, you can, once the rain hits your skin, it's like the nerve endings come alive and you can feel something for once. right?
Has he gotten into any like the the plants, little plants? You know,
Maybe.
he seems like the type.
Maybe.
Y'all actually probably noticed that Brolin is having a rough time. If there's rain, if there's mud, like this shield and his armor is heavy. This is difficult for me, like getting through this.
Oh, do you need help? Perhaps
I mean,
I can carry your shield.
can you?
Yes.
And I thunk right in the mud.
Oh,
about-
let's see. Let's see.
Okay.
It's
So
a
I have
tower shield, like 4 feet tall, double layer, like 300, yeah, like 300 pounds.
Right, and I have a strength of 17, so I think I'm okay.
Cool. Try it out.
Ooh, strong boy.
So I reach down and I just kind of go to pick it up. Do I pick it up?
Make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm not good at rolling. What's wrong with you?
You knew this was inevitable.
It's a part of it.
That's a 15.
You budget a bit, but it is quite heavy.
Oh,
you haven't
true.
seen a shield that's this massive, and the fact that it's so heavy, you're just like, why would you carry this around?
This seems very difficult to manage. I don't. Maybe I'll just. And I like position myself awkward in front of it and like put my hands down behind my back and grab it by the front and just am like squatting and walking with it.
Dude, wait, you're just like scooting my shield
You're
along
just
in the
scooting
mud.
the shield through the
Nasea,
mud.
Well, you're
Nasea's
telling me
gonna-
I can't pick it up, so I'm gonna try to move it. I said I was gonna help.
Nasea's
Well-
gonna swoop up and try to pick it up.
Yeah, if you look under your encumbrance, you should be able to see what your carrying capacity and your push and drag is. I mean, Zace's is 390 push and drag, so I would assume anyone
Mine
else
is
could.
510.
Where do you see that?
Drag it around.
If you click on your weight carried in your inventory tab, it'll pull up your encumbrance.
Oh wow, I can push and drag 1,200 pounds.
Hey, why don't
Why
you
you would
no,
ever
never
have
mind.
to do that?
Well, if there's like a boulder or like a really large
Why is it so
something, like, in
high?
front of, because you're giant.
But I'm just a normal guy.
You are a large man, you fool.
I'm gonna let them carry it just for like a little bit, but then I'm gonna guys, there's mud. You're getting mud and stuff all over.
I
me.
can
Come on,
I
hold
can
on, hold
pick
on,
it
hold
up
on.
though.
No,
Like
well,
if
I
I really
believe
if
you,
I was
yes.
at my peak, I could pick this up. Just let that not be a worry.
You have
I'm
proven
just
my
a little
initial
tired.
thought wrong. So good job for you.
Hey,
And I go
thanks.
and as like my arm connects to the shield and stuff, you see it like kind of thunk and you hear a humming noise, and you can tell by the ease I lift this thing up with my armor that there's definitely a connection between the armor and the shield that helps me carry the shield relatively easily. But I still, as soon as I pick it up, you see my boots just like go a
no.
little bit. Yeah, that's the problem's not carrying it. It's the mud on the ground. It's keeping this pace.
We should have got you a horse, shouldn't we?
So for a while, I'm going to cast Mold Earth constantly underneath Brolin's feet, so he steps on like hard ground.
Oh, you're just full of surprises.
Oh yeah, leave it to this guy. He's got all the tricks up his sleeve. Yeah, no, he's really cool. And I go furiously dance in the rain ahead.
I can totally visualize that. Just flower child just dancing in the rain.
Are you singing as well?
Nope, just dancing, not singing yet.
Working through some stuff. Okay.
Do me a favor, Cinder, real quick. Can you say Aquarius, but like Aquarius? No.
No.
That's the first time he said no to me. I'm
know.
gonna
I'm sure
follow
I will.
Cinder.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Well, I'm following you because you're helping me out. So,
Yes.
And I'm gonna follow you because I don't want my boots to get muddy no more.
oh, nice.
Nasea's just gonna trudge along.
Yeah.
I'll
as-
walk with Zesa.
As y'all are walking, can I get a round of con saves?
Oh,
No
Son of a bitch!
All right, dice.
Oh no.
Let's do some good stuff today, maybe. 17.
Okay.
20,
That makes
dirty
sense.
20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
17.
19.
That's a 7.
The barbarian?
Yeah.
What did
Trudging
you roll?
along,
Like
huh?
A 2!
Oh my gosh.
Nasea, my dear sweet. As y'all are heading towards Aoran's place, you get like a rumbling in your stomach, and you realize that, you know, that bit of bacon that you had earlier this morning isn't enough because, you know, you raged earlier. You're quite hungry. You're famished, actually.
You mean I'm just hangry? That's it?
Yeah, and you're hungry.
I'm just hungry. Guys, I am starving. Aaron, I truly hope that you have something to eat because I'm about to die. Like,
That seems drastic.
Flynn will go to look in her bag, but realize that Smudgy's eaten through all of her rations at this point. You know what? Never mind. He's in there now.
I mean, I should have some rations, but I feel like I would rather save those for when we actually need them.
Yes, I have some food. There's no issue with that.
Well, I would hope any good house party has, you know, finger foods.
Yeah, you better. I am amped up for this part. I mean, I am excited for this party.
You all keep talking about a house party.
We are going to tear through your home.
I suppose it's just, I mean, since we're in a house and it's going to be a party,
Hmm.
a party of us.
Interesting.
I mean, we
I mean,
had fun
that's-
at the tavern drinking. I mean, we just
We're-
do that
We're a
at
traveling
the
party.
house.
I'm not
Yes,
trying
but
to,
you know, I just
you know,
think
talk
that
it out.
Cinder, the words house and party, just it sounds a little weird, right?
What?
Doesn't that sound weird to you when you say these things? House party.
Sounds Wait, and I squint at her.
And I
Oh.
squint back.
Yeah, no, that does sound really weird. A home
Yeah,
gathering. perhaps.
just hanging out with new friends.
I mean,
Yeah.
house
The
party
house.
isn't like a
Spending
Eastern
time.
thing.
I mean, maybe where he is from, but I'm not.
Right, because
I'm
we're
not
from different
familiar.
places.
East.
Okay.
Eat different easts.
A different
Yeah.
kind of
Like-
We are
east.
from East.
Well,
yes.
she's more like northeast, and I'm
Okay.
more like southeast, and Flint is like east.
Okay, you law. You keep your secrets. That's fine.
There are no secrets being kept, only confused truth.
Hey, Zaysa, I'm a little. This is weird, but I'm a little curious. Do you hunt?
I have hunted things.
That's cryptic. Okay, I just for
It's
some
a lot.
reason when Nasei over there was talking about eating and what they had, I was thinking about hunting, and then I was thinking about these new friends we got. And if you were to hunt, would you just like look at an animal and that's it? They'd be dead.
Yes.
It's freaking awesome.
Oh my lord.
It would be a pleasure to see that someday.
I think we should
Of
probably keep
course.
the nice boy away though. Like if you're gonna go hunt an animal, right? Are you into hunting?
Do you eat meat?
Yes? Why wouldn't
There
I?
you go.
What's wrong
They're
with
not
not
good.
eating meat?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, what's
Nessie,
wrong with
what's
not
wrong
eating
with not
meat?
eating meat, Nessie?
There's nothing wrong with it. What? What? I mean, there's nothing wrong with not eating meat. I like a good vegetable.
I look at Aeron and I just give him a quick up and down, kind of, and then move on back to what I was doing.
Yes, this is a strict vegetable diet.
Yeah, I don't believe. Sure. Are you like pescatarian? Like you can have fish, perhaps? Or. Okay, let me. How do I put this delicately? How are you so jacked?
What does that even mean?
I
Jacked.
Aaron leans in. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, Jack is named. There's a very strong hero in the East where we're from. So if his name's Jack, so if you are jacked, you are like that hero, very big and strong. And I give it 2 thumbs up to Zaysa and a wink, like I'm doing so good.
And I'm just like,
I mean, that makes perfect sense to me. I hope that somebody makes something out of my name someday.
Yeah, you can get Nest.
Ooh.
Nest up.
Yeah,
Oh.
get Nest up.
Let's get nest up.
Oh my lord.
I feel
Is that what I'll be known for? Thank you, Brolin.
I don't know. I don't know how it works in the
I
East.
mean,
Out here,
take
I've
some more
never heard
steps toward making a more positive public image. Write your name in history. You know, do good deeds. Sure, you'll be remembered. But right now, we're going to get Nest up. Just absolutely. Yeah. Aeron, is there juice at your house?
Oh no.
Like real juice?
Like juice, yeah.
Or are you talking about alcohol?
No, not alcohol. I don't
Yes.
want alcohol.
Yes.
I want alcohol.
I have juice.
Well, not everybody wants alcohol. That's all I'm saying. Cool. I'm good. I can't wait to have some juice in your home, and have.
What are you even getting at? I don't understand.
What?
I don't. I just keep walking. I don't know what's going
What?
on.
Wait,
Is
guys.
juice like some slang? Some Eastern slang?
No, like juice. What do you
Juice?
mean?
Just another word on the list of things that you guys say that we have no idea what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? How have
Juice
you
for
not
what?
heard of
Why
juice?
do you want some juice? This
Because
happened at the
I'm
tavern
thirsty.
before, didn't it?
I'm thirsty. Can I not have juice if I'm thirsty?
You're just a nice boy who likes his juice. I see.
Give me a juice box and I am a satisfied lad, okay?
What, juice in a box?
Yeah, you could put it in a little, like, yeah.
no. Cinder.
You couldn't. Oh, you're right. Sorry. No, just a
How
cup
would it not
of
leak
juice.
out of the box?
It is
Well,
like
'cause
a
if it's sealed,
it's like wood carved into a box. Is how we serve juice in the East. It's just like
Man.
a stare at Cinder, like I
Yes,
am
we're
done
just
with
never
this.
gonna understand them. We're never gonna understand them.
Very
They are
peculiar. Very
I just-
peculiar. Easterners.
I
You're basically aliens. And now,
know is that offensive? I don't know.
alien just means foreign. You guys are from the East. Your customs are foreign. Therefore,
No.
you're an alien.
No, we're just like you. Look at me.
Nessa's gonna look at Aaron and just be like, "What?
He's gone.
Just shaking my head. How far away from my house?
So you're all traveling for the better part of the day. You know, there's more similar conversations like this. Just imagine like 4 more hours worth. But you
Let's just do that. The
Role play
the
all of
whole
it.
game. Yeah. Role play every moment.
just the whole day is just oh no. So you come out of the woods and kind of meet up to this beaten path that once Aaron's there, he kind of like leads you all down towards this clearing in the woods. And once you arrive, you see this very large house. You hear the sounds of water from a river nearby. There's a bridge in front of it, but there's 2 or 3 large kind of wooden like windmill troughs that are rotating with the flow of the river. And aside from those audible sounds, it's a 3 or 4 story house. There might be like an attic as the 4th. Pretty quaint, large. Well,
These
it's
are
Aaron, so you would imagine it would be large. But it's just this nice little cabin cottage house in the woods that you would never come across unless you just came across it like you just did.
Would I?
you would
No.
never come across it unless if you came across it.
Which you just
No,
did.
and it's
Which is-
nice and little, but it's big because
Big,
it's Aeron.
quaint,
So like,
big.
it's a nice little big, you know.
Little big.
Like little quaint.
Cottage of contradiction.
Is it nighttime yet? Is it like evening, or do we have like a nice view of this?
You see the skies starting to have that setting sun look, so the
Okay.
different colors, but it's not dark or anything yet.
Looking at the big wooden wheels, would I know from just engineering type training what these are?
Actually, have you been to Aorin's house before?
No,
No.
we talked
Okay.
about it that we haven't.
Sweet.
I helped him like come up with some of the
He helped me build it without knowing he helped me build it.
Hmm.
He's like, oh, that's what you did.
Oh, that's what all those weird questions are about. Okay, roll a either Arcana or Investigation check.
same.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 23. I'm gonna keep you guys.
For you, as you see them, the past conversations you've had with Aorin are all starting to piece together, and you're like, okay, that makes sense. But they're very stout, burly chunks of wood. The whole thing seems to be stable. But yeah, you can like look at it, and your mechanical side of your brain kind of like dissects how it works over the course of the next few minutes.
I laugh. You, what did you do? And I'm off to look at him. I'm just going towards the wheels.
I have never seen this man so excited.
I'm not sure what he's gonna. You should see him around rocks. Actually, it's odd.
Rocks? They're just rocks.
Brolin, you see some of your handiwork?
Well, yeah, it's there, but you've done something much bigger with it. That's for sure.
You should see the inside.
Outside looks lovely. Just to let you know that's what's
Thank
going
you.
on in my head.
There's no way he's spending less than 20 minutes looking at this outside stuff.
That's fine.
So, quick question. Are there flowers around?
All over the place.
Sweet. Hey, Aeron. Could I have a couple flowers?
No. Of course.
I respect that. Oh, okay. Sorry. You're kind of was like my mother with her gut. It's fine. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna. Hey, Flint, you want to go
Oliver,
pick flowers?
Yeah.
I don't.
Sure. I'll pick flowers with you, Sin.
Okay, sweet. Let's go way over there.
I know what you're doing. It's
And-
fine if you want a little bit of alone time. We're not going to ask any questions.
I'm just wanting to go pick flowers with my good friend Flint, who I've known for a very long time. This is a thing we do.
It seems quite romantic, if you ask me. But
It's not romantic. It is not. It is purely platonic.
Okay. Shall we go inside and give them some privacy?
I
He's gonna
just
grab him by the shoulder and just like, all right, let's go.
Bye-bye.
So those two walked away. Brolin is looking at the wheels. Zaysa, what are you doing?
Just standing there waiting for us to go in.
How are you doing, Zaysa?
I am doing.
I'm gonna go look at the wheel with Brolin.
I am fine. How are you? Doing quite well, I guess. I don't really need your answer, I don't think.
Keep myself busy.
Yes, you could have kept yourself busy back home, couldn't you have? But you decided to not come.
Yes, I decided to save your life instead.
But what if we never came? Would you have used the serum on yourself?
Guess we'll never find out.
I know the answer. It would be no. You would have left me there. You would have never come back. Just left.
Choice is a funny word.
Yes, and I chose to join you at the Arbiters, and you chose to leave on that mission, and then you chose to not come back and to send me without any word.
And that's where you're wrong. Galileo and I ran into some
Yes, I know you
unforeseen
were
problems.
attacked.
Yes. So choice was removed from my vocabulary.
But then you chose to send me home when you found me without any word.
I was trying to protect you.
By sending me back to the people that I don't know. I was there because of you. Otherwise, I would have never gone.
But you have your family there.
Yes, but I can send them money. But I could have made way more money with Hege Industries than I did at the Arbiter program. And now it's not even a thing anymore. So what does it even matter?
It still matters. What we do now here still matters.
What you do? You sit here in your little cottage
Away from
doing
everybody.
nothing.
Exactly. If I would do too much, I would cause a ripple. I understand that the creatures that we fought ended up being evil, but we didn't know that when we fought them. We have to be careful on what we do here. If it's not attached to an anomaly, we have to be very careful.
Are you talking about Nasea's home? You took us there. You started that.
Started what?
Attacking.
I didn't attack anybody. I just stopped her from leaving. I tried to trip her when she ran away from me.
Okay, Gear. Yes, you're just I don't even know who you are anymore.
You don't, because
I
you
should
haven't
just go
asked.
home and just leave this. Go work at Hege Industries again and not even care. Just be a drone in the cogs of the whatever, just like my parents. It doesn't why am I even here? You don't want me here. You sent me home.
I sent you home because you were dying.
I pretty much feel like that is it. I already died. It doesn't matter what I do anymore.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Your beloved Hege Industries.
Not my beloved. I hate them. I don't want to work for them, but they are all that I know.
Most of our missions as arbiters has to do with them.
I know they are terrible, but at least I know what I'm doing and getting money, and at least I can see my family.
And what if your family didn't exist when you went back? Because of one of the anomalies here. That is why we do what we do. And to answer your other question, I didn't go back because it took me years to control the rage. The choice was removed from me, and we were attacked. I was not the same person, and Gia died that day. If I went back, I would have caused everyone pain.
There's no one to cause pain to.
If I would have gone back when you suggested I would have, there would have been. And not just the Arbiter program. It took me a long time to calm those emotions. But I do want you here.
I don't believe that.
If I didn't, I would have told you to fuck off now, wouldn't I?
Well, you didn't tell me anything, which is basically telling me to fuck off.
I was surprised to see you, Zeza. It's been 40 years. I understand it's only been 2 for you, and you were sleeping. I had to say goodbye to my old life. I had to make do with this.
When you say goodbye to your old life, you said goodbye to me.
To protect you from what
I
hides
still don't understand
inside.
why you keep saying that. It doesn't make sense to me.
Well, maybe one day you'll see why. But now, I have control over it. Now, I live my life without worrying about looking over my shoulder. I don't spend every night wishing that I wasn't alive anymore. And I try to live my life.
Well, that makes one of us.
Team leader, you are here for a reason. Your initial
Yeah,
reason...
to come find you, and you don't even want to be found or to come home. So what am I doing here?
Your job.
There is no job. I came here to find you.
And there's anomalies, is there not?
And it doesn't matter because the Arbiter program is non-existent.
Look at your own feet, Zesa. Just because an organization doesn't exist anymore doesn't mean that you don't. You know the difference between right and wrong. You know that you can make a difference. I knew it the moment that I found you, trying to kill me.
Technically, I found you.
I knew you were there. But I saw
You can
it.
keep saying that, but I don't believe it.
I'm still alive, am I not? I saw it in you then, and I see it in you now. We are doing good here. And you have given me purpose to my very mundane life. So thank you.
You're welcome, but just... I don't know. I'm not seeing any purpose right now.
And sometimes you have to wait until it's right in front of you. He's gonna give her like a shoulder bump. A gentle shoulder bump. Shall we go inside?
Fine. Let's see your archaic home. Probably not even a TV.
This is a very nice wheel, isn't it, Roland?
So, you know, I don't know if you've seen them, but like the wheels that are driven by the donkeys or the cows or whatever, the horses, you know, those are meant for like grinding, or you put them up to a mechanism and but he's taken them and he's put them in tandem. So see how that wheel's connected to that wheel. So it's not just one wheel providing power. You now have a chain that amplifies. And he's just going off and talking specs and stuff to her.
Very nice, very nice. I think they're going inside. Shall we? I think they're done.
No,
Shall we go?
Well, he goes with you, but you're dragging him a little bit.
Roland! The
Okay.
ale, Roland!
Okay, but I turn towards the wheels. I'll be back.
Say goodbye to the wheels. It's very awkward
I
for
said
me.
I'll be back. Let's go.
So as you enter into this cottage, Aorin, how have you set up your home?
Oh yeah, I can describe that in a second. We're doing the flower patch thing first, or?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Oh, we can.
So Cinder has led Flint far away from the cabin towards just like a patch of flowers.
And then you find out Cinder is the big bad.
Look, if you're wanting to make out, I can't say I'm surprised, but I have some bad news about my preferences, my friend.
Okay. Not really what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, you just started that off on a weird note.
I thought you'd take me to a flower patch. It's honestly beautiful, and I'm a very attractive tiefling. I get that you maybe have the hots for me and you thought this was your moment, but I gotta tell you, my friend, it's just not gonna work out between the two of us.
I completely understand. Okay. So I like remove the chest that's like snapped to the back of my backpack, and I set it down on the ground, and I open it up and it's just empty. And I just start taking some dirt and some flowers and putting it inside. And as I'm going, I'm just saying, so Flint, I'm not okay. Having a bad time over here. Just like yesterday, I got picked up in an alley, and apparently I'm magical, and then there's a floating lady in a pod, and then we go to the past, and it's very confusing, and I feel like the one person that might understand me hates my guts. So please tell me, what am I doing here?
Oh, God. Hey, you...
I don't know what I'm doing. I was just taking a chance here, and I am way out of my depth. I am drowning right now. I mean, is it still raining?
No, y'all outwalked the rain.
Okay, it was rain. I was definitely drowning earlier, but right now, in this
Literally
moment,
drowning.
it's just figurative.
I mean, it looked a lot like Frolic, but hey, and she's gonna take him by his shoulders. Hey, Sin, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing either. And, actually, that's not as comforting as I thought it was gonna be.
It's really not. No, it's.
Yeah,
I understand. It's fine.
I can't help but feel responsible for you being here. Considering that I'm responsible for you being here. But I'm really glad that you are, but I'm not glad that it's making you feel this way. You're capable of so much, and so much more than you would have known if you hadn't. And no one hates you. Who do you think hates you?
I don't know. I mean, between Brolin and Aeron, I just feel like they both just really aren't like, I feel I don't know. I convinced myself that everybody hates me for the most part. So it's just a thing. But Aeron is kind of just this standing beacon of everything that I wasn't able to be from my parents, and I can't sit there and look at that. I have a hard time facing that because sorry. Anyways, back to the flowers, yeah?
Yeah, no, okay. One, I don't know why you're saying sorry. You ain't got nothing to say sorry for. And two, everyone's got fucked up stuff with their parents. I mean, I don't even know who. That's a whole different thing. We won't go into my stuff. We're kind of dealing with all of this. But do you see the opportunity we have now that we're here to do something that's like important? I've never had that before. And I don't know. I feel like maybe if you feel this way, maybe you hadn't either. So no one hates you. I've been hated. I know what that feels like, and I don't think that they hate you. I don't get that from them. If they do, they're really sneaky about it, and that's not cool of them. But we can just ask them if you want, or is that gonna? That's probably weird.
That's
I'm
weird.
Bad at this. I'm so bad at this.
Was this the wrong person? Maybe I should have asked Zaysa to come have this conversation with.
I'm a very intuitive and healing.
I understand.
Are you not feeling nurtured right now?
I'm feeling very stressed, and
Yeah.
I'm also causing a lot of stress. But I feel like I don't know. I was so confident when I said yes to you, and then everything just kind of kept building up, and then I got into my head, and I was like, oh, I could be a hero. I could be worth something. I could make up for my parents' failures. You know, the normal stuff. And I'm here now, and now I don't know what to do.
I think we just keep going. You know, I mean, we can go back if you want. We always have the chance to go back. We have those vials. You just take a little sippy poo, and I think you just like, I think that's how it works. I've never been on this side of it, to be fair. But if you want, you know, I don't want to be here forever either. But I feel like while we are here, God, do we have the chance to be important? And it sounds like you want the same thing I do? To feel like you're part of something for once? To feel like you got a real purpose for once? I think we're so close to it. I hope you see that.
I think I do, but I think I'm also terrified of messing it up because I feel like since I stepped foot in the past, all I have done is make things more difficult for us.
Sin, look at all the wind. The horse told us exactly the right information, and we wouldn't have known that had you not talked to them.
Well, we could have just talked to a person, and that probably would have had the same effect.
Yeah, we could have. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, but we didn't. We talked to a horse, and he told us exactly what we needed to know. You know, you stopped those terrible halfling ladies from doing God knows what with that concoction. You acted, honestly, that was one of the bravest and they would say most badass things I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of badass things.
I mean, that was mostly Zaysa, but you know.
You did it. You did it too. I think maybe you're looking at things the wrong way. I don't know. God, I just hate you feeling this way, and I hate that I pulled you into all this. It's a messed up thing. This whole.
I mean, it's certainly messy. I don't know. Maybe I just need to sleep on it some more. Maybe it's just the weather. I don't know. According to I druid craft to check the weather again.
Cinder, make a wisdom save.
Okay. Nice. 11.
Nice. As you are tapping into that weather report, you kind of see like the calm clouds, setting sun. Doesn't seem any bad weather is going to happen anytime soon. But in that process, as you're tapping into that almost instinctive druidic energy, that instinctive magical source, you hear a voice. My child, what are you doing?
What?
I didn't say nothing.
Sorry. You're great. You're doing great. Sorry. What?
What are you doing?
Who is this?
I am the mother of this planet. You should know of me.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you're real?
Yes, I'm real.
Because I just thought this whole time you were kind of a fluke because you were just kind of, because like my parents raised me kind of religious, so it's a thing, and I just thought, but I don't know what I'm doing to answer your question. That's kind of the problem. Sorry, Flint. Would it be better if I talked in my head?
Who are you?
I'm talking to a god.
Are
I'm
you
talking.
having a full mental break? Are you talking to like yourself now? Like,
I'm talking to Mother Ukodor herself, Elel. I think I'm talking to a goddess. Just
yeah,
could you get those flowers in the chest for me real quick?
Sure. Should start.
Okay. All right, Mother. What would you have me do?
Inside of you is great power, great energy. You have the power to heal, the power to cleanse. You just need to reach in, find the source, and it will all make sense.
Aren't you the source?
And as you say that, you're just like knelt down by this patch of dirt with different flowers you've been bucketing into your little chest of drawers. And you see these small orbs of green energy start to radiate from the ground. And Flint, you would see this as well.
I can I touch?
Do you want to touch?
I'm going to reach for one of the green orbs.
Okay. As your hand comes in contact with one of them, you feel connected almost to a larger source, a larger pool. And you haven't quite experienced this before, but this connection feels homely. It feels calm and soothing. But one thing it isn't, that feeling of being alone, that feeling of being secluded, it's not that. This is something bigger. And then the orbs kind of like fade out. And you're just knelt there. With Flint looking at you like you're crazy. But, you know, do it with that as you will.
So, just with like a couple tears running down my face. So, I think I just had an encounter with my god. Kind of speechless.
Like a real, gods are real? Gods are a thing?
Gods are real.
What? Okay.
Yeah. I don't. We should go back to the others.
Yeah, they're gonna think we're doing more than making out.
That's true. Just don't tell them that I've cried. That'd be a weird precedent to set.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, like, you killed him.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Are you gonna be? Are you okay? No?
I am most certainly not okay right now,
Okay,
but I think I'm going to be.
that's good. Well, that's a start. And hey,
So
if you,
guess I'll just hold on to the hope of it being okay. Hopefully that'll get me somewhere. Who knows? I don't know. This is weird for me. This has been a weird series of events. I just talked to a god. She seemed really cool.
You're
Yeah.
having a big few days, my friend.
I know, it's a lot. I don't... What's happening to me?
I don't. Okay, you're crying.
I-
Your face looks like.
Am I
it's-
swollen? Is it
Yeah.
swollen?
you
Okay,
need to-
we gotta
let's-
clean. We gotta clean it up.
Yeah, like press your palms into your eyes maybe for just a few
Right,
seconds. Just
right.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. You're good. You look
This
you
is
look-
the best.
look great, Sin.
Hey,
You look-
thank you.
Hey, I'm glad, Sin. I know it was hard, but I'm really glad you talked to me about this stuff. And I'm glad that we're friends now.
Yeah, we're friends now. Yep.
Okay, that sounded less committal than I was anticipating. So
No,
I'm
I was
very-
going. No, I was just going to elaborate further and say that now that I've opened up to you, you have no choice but to be friends with me because it's either you hate me or you're friends with me. So,
Yeah, let's go with the friends. Let's go with friends.
friends. Okay, we're going with friends. We are just friends, not making out, but crying.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them we made out so that they don't know that you cried though?
No,
I'll take that. I'll take that hit.
no, you shouldn't have to deal with that. You.
Yeah. It's not gonna do great for my rep, but
No, absolutely. I don't want to put you in a position because
Yeah, you do.
I'm just some fool that dances in the rain to feel something. It's fine.
you know what? I wish that I felt free enough to dance in the rain. You know what I mean? You're on another level. Okay? I'm jealous of you.
Clearly, I just talked to a god.
Yeah, I mean, whoopsie a fucking do for you. Sin, you are having a hell of a day. Sorry, heaven of a day? I don't...
Heck of a day. That works.
Okay.
I don't know how Mother feels about cursing.
Mother. You call her mother?
I mean, she's... Yes. I don't call her like... It's not a weird thing. Like, it's not like I say, hey, mommy. It's not like that.
Yeah, you do. You're nasty,
I don't...
Sin. I knew you
I
was
don't do... I'm telling you right now, I don't do that.
Okay. Well, we should get back to the others. Before
Okay. We
decide.
didn't make out and we didn't cry. What
And
did we
You
do?
did not call you, but you did call someone mommy, and I'm gonna tell him that. And she runs off.
All right. As I slowly close my chest and then snap
In
it
that
back to my
fun point
backpack.
of order, of the 4.5 years that Ukodor has been around, no one has ever called her mother.
Really?
Yeah.
That just felt right. My bad.
No, it's. Please keep doing it. I don't know. Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
very Bates Motel of you.
Oh God. I love it.
Mother!
Not to kill you further, but as you enter into the cabin, Aorin, how have you set up?
So when you
Your space.
first walk into the house, it's a very wide open space. There are 3 floors. The second story, there's like a balcony, so it's like an open ceiling all the way to the 3rd floor. And you do see that it looks like there are doors and other rooms. I mean, it'll probably tell you, but there are other rooms. So like this is so off the beaten path. If someone does walk by, he offers them a place to stay. But when you first walk in, he's going to tell you to take your shoes off, and he takes his boots off and he puts them on these little like arms that come off of the ground, and he pushes on this little pedal, and you can see that the gear mechanisms from those wheels operate a lot of the things that move around inside of the house. So it does this, and it shakes the mud off of your boots. And then there's a place for you to hang up your clothes where everything kind of starts to warm up. But there's a fire that is going, and it seems like it's always going, and the house is very warm and cozy. He's going to walk up to a very large, when I say large, it's probably about almost as tall as him, in this big vertical box. And he opens up this, it's like a chest, but it's up on its side. And he opens up this chest, and you see, like, cold air hit him in the face. And he looks inside, and he cast-shaped water, and he freezes some more stuff in there. It's a refrigerator. And he pulls out a small little wooden box. It's about this tall little wooden box with an open top and a little bamboo straw, and he hands it to Cinder. There you go, juice for you.
Hey, thank you.
See, I told you, it's a juice box. It's from the East. It's just how we drink juice.
Really weird.
I have a question, because the time of us all coming into the house seemed a little off. So my question is kind of specific. Do you think you were right there as me and Nisea came into your house, or were you in there with Zaysa, maybe showing her around, or were you waiting for us? What were you?
Well, we were still outside when we were talking.
I imagine
Okay.
we came in like shortly after they walked in.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay, so I let Nisea go first, and as soon as she kind of starts doing the boop thing, I'm just enamored, and I'm sorry, but without really thinking, I go to the first spot on your floor where there's a clearance, and I take all of my wet armor, I let it just drop to the ground, just all of it, shield too, just right there. And now I'm back over looking at this device.
Brolin, what the hell? You
What?
can't just put your dirty armor just anywhere.
Oh, shit, I did it again, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, it's all
Sorry.
right. It's all right.
This is not your house, bro. It's not all right, Elron. You don't forgive
I
him.
start grabbing up pieces of armor and taking it outside and putting it just right outside the front door.
Well, there's a little closet when you wrap in the inside that you could hang up all your
Oh.
armor.
Oh, that'd be great, thank you. And
Might
just very
rust.
carefully.
Yes.
I don't know how many times I've told you.
I know, I'm sorry. I saw the fancy thing over there.
These are nice sticks, big man.
Spacious.
Did you guys have fun making out then?
Oh,
We didn't.
he's a really good. Oh, I was gonna. Okay.
We didn't
No,
have fun,
we
or-
didn't. No, it was all right. We just.
Called me mommy. It was
Oh,
special.
that's new to
Um,
me.
I just wink very emphatically his direction.
It's great that you can talk
that
about
is
it.
very
So-
strange.
Yes, it is very strange. Why would I do such a thing?
I mean, because you like her, obviously.
No. Me? Never. No. That's crazy. And I immediately go for a corner with my juice box.
Oh,
Nobody is shaming,
I am fine.
bringing attention to it.
You don't. There's no need for
Yeah.
It,
look, get out of the corner. You're not doing this again.
No,
This is
it's fine.
This is exactly where you were the first time I
Oh.
met you.
I'll be
No.
over here. It's
Sir,
fine. Just
Sir,
just let it happen. That's how I do it.
no, what you see, you just let it happen. Excuse me, you need to come and join the group. Please.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out a slab of meat out of the freezer and throw it on what I have to be like a grill. It's inside of the house, and start cooking.
See, look, he does eat meat.
I feel like ale might make this air a little lighter.
I second that.
Yeah.
Oh yes, there's a tap over on the boss stool.
I'll get him, and I'll rummage through. Like, no qualms about rummaging through your cabinets to find enough glasses for everyone, and we'll start pouring drinks for everyone. Brolin,
Yes. Thank
for
you.
you.
He-
Bess, you want to get that stop?
Oh, you better believe she wants to get Nest up. Look at her.
And he's back.
She's the queen of Nest. Oh, yes. Hello, I'm still here.
Sin, you good with your juice? So you want?
I am perfectly content with my juice. Thank you. You can have mine that you would have poured for me since you got the glasses out.
I still
Okay.
don't quite understand
Thanks
this
so
word.
much.
Which
Zaysa,
one?
you want a nail?
Thank you.
I understand what it means, obviously. Nest up. I get it. It's okay.
And I'll
It's kind of like saying messed up, but instead you're saying Ness.
You see,
'cause
we don't
that's-
say that. We don't say that. Is that to mean get drunk?
I mean, it could mean whatever you want it to mean.
And Flint's gonna take 2 glasses over and hand one to Aoron and tip hers against it and be like, to a great house party. I mean, dwelling festivity.
I mean, we get it. It's a party in a house, right?
Yeah, they get it. It's a house party.
Yeah.
Plenty of room. You all can make yourselves comfortable. I have enough bedrooms for all of you to have your own.
Yeah.
Just ask that you clean up after yourselves.
I mean, I'm an adult. Of course I would clean up after myself.
I look at Brolin.
As he's
I'm
drinking
working
his-
on it. I'll do my best.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
What?
Yeah. Yeah,
We just started the house party.
I know, and I'm that guy. Yeah,
You're the worst.
I know. Trust me, I am fully aware of how awful I am.
Roland,
Anyways,
do you know how to work a grill?
Yeah,
You haven't even had anything to eat yet.
You mind to taking over?
sure. I got it.
You
Is
know
it
what?
has the sun gone down yet?
Since y'all have settled down and gotten into the cabin, it is much darker outside. About roughly 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Like would there be stars out? I mean,
Yeah, even though there's a lot of trees outside, where your cabin is set, if you go outside, you can kind of see up into the sky without.
well,
any...
yeah. On the back side, on the top was a thing that opens up where I can just look at the stars. I was just wondering if the stars were out. You know.
Oh yeah, they would be out because it's dark now.
Cinder, before you go to sleep,
oh,
I'd like to show you something.
is it gonna be cool?
Yes.
Okay, I'll come along.
And I'll take him to the attic room. So once we enter the attic space, there's nothing from the future there. But it starts to feel a little bit different than the normal, era stuff. And then I had pulled a lever, and then the thing opens up, and you can see the sky. I'm gonna point to a star.
The
out
moon
there.
is almost full, by the way.
Ooh. You see that right there?
Yeah, just a general star. Yes.
No, this one that I'm pointing at. It's
That one.
that one.
That one. Gotcha. Yes, okay. Yes, I see it.
That's
I'm looking at it.
That's Taudian.
Okay. All right.
That's where you're from, right? Doesn't it make you feel better to see?
Technically, I was born here.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
It was. Yes. Not in the past, but I was born on Ukodor.
Hmm.
Yes. I mean, I was so young when the transference happened. I mean, I don't. It's not like I remember much of it or what was left of it.
Interesting. Well, that makes it a moot point then. I was just trying to make you feel at home.
Oh, you cannot do that. That's impossible.
Why is that?
Because I don't know. My home is my home, and it's very particular to me, and it's hard to replicate. I mean, it's nice. I like it here. I think it's just Aoron, you're kind of a painful reminder to me.
Oh,
Yes. Because I'm just being honest tonight. That's
Please.
what's happening. Yes. So my parents are druids.
Hmm.
They were kind of important or relevant. Probably not anymore since, they kind of helped with the shift from Ukodor to Taudian. You probably haven't heard of them because they I don't know.
Have I heard of them?
Do a history check.
19.
You might have heard the Guardian speak about them once or twice, but just in passing. They're more noted for the refugees that were transported to Chaldean rather than anything Arbiter program related.
I vaguely remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, so anyways, they're just, they're these cool druids that I feel like everybody else looks at and they're just like, oh, it's these cool druids. And then here I am, not a druid. And I feel out of place.
But
and just looking at you is just a kind of like, you are quite possibly everything that I wish I was. And I just have that looking at me, telling me to shut up and that I'm wrong, or correcting me, or telling me what to do. And it's a weird dynamic for me. It's very strange.
Well, one does not choose the path. And I'm going to reach in to I have some books and things. I'm going to pull out a photo of me, of gear. And I'm going to show him, this is who I was. Looks completely different. He's got, the fancy leathers, the psyop stuff. He's got guns. He looks like, I look like a murderer. It's what I look like. And that's who I used to be. That's who I used to always think I was meant to be. I didn't choose to become a druid. It chose me. So the fact that you have amazing parents that were druids doesn't change what your path is. I've seen you do some amazing things and you're still figuring it out. Because you wouldn't be able to do magic in Taudian, correct? Not really.
Not that I know of.
Yes. So you've been here for 2 days and you've already mastered some magic.
I mean, it more or less just kind of happens, because the way that I'm viewing it is, if I want to do something, I'm going to try and do it, and then just kind of see where it goes from there.
Yes.
But I don't know how magic works. I don't know the structure of it. I just now reconnected with my deity, who I didn't even know if she was real.
And who is that?
Mother Ukodor. I mean, my parents were followers of her. They worshipped. That was cool. And then they just kind of pushed all of that onto me. So I just kind of did what I was told and never really found my own place in it. And then she spoke to me and helped me feel connected to something larger than just myself.
She does that. That's where you draw your power from within and from your deity. Magic is a reaction. Just like if you drop a spoon, you try to grab it. It's no different. I have a feeling that she wanted me to be a deep follower of hers. You know, being a druid and all. Which I have a very deep respect. But I am one of the stars. And Mariel, the goddess of the stars, is who saved me. And I'm going to pull my staff out. I'm going to rub my hands around it, and you're going to watch as it starts to kind of open up, and little gears open up, and like stars start to kind of spiral around the staff. And when you find your purpose, everything else makes sense. So you were not meant to be a druid. You are meant to be who you are right now.
See, but I think my purpose is to just supplement others, complement others.
How was that?
I don't know. I just feel like that's what I've always been made. It feels like I've been made to do that.
I think you can do more. Once you learn your skills. And I'll be happy to train you. Or help. Or guide you. Or just let you find your own way.
I mean, I appreciate moderate guidance. I respect it. Just obviously, I don't think you would do this, but don't try to orchestrate every movement of my life.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. Then we'll be fine. I can take your criticisms, criticism is tough. But I understand it has its purpose in relationships with other people. But yeah, no, you're super cool, and this conversation just proved that even further.
Well, since we've started on the cool side, I'll be uncool for a second.
Oh boy.
Is there a reason why you wanted to murder that woman?
I didn't like the way she was acting and making everybody feel. And I thought, perhaps I have the power to just make this stop.
Do you believe that you have the power to make it stop without taking one's life?
I think that death is clearly a natural part of life. And if you're making foolish decisions to rush yourself further towards it, then you kind of get what's coming to you. And I think that from myself as well. I think what I'm doing right now is just throwing myself in front of fate and just asking it to hit me back.
Yes.
And part of me is desperately wanting it to hit me. But another part of me is scared. But I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be.
I would only be concerned if you were not scared. Being punched by fate allows you the opportunity to learn how to not be hit by it. You have to be knocked down in order to learn how to pick yourself up. My only bit of advice or criticisms that you were just asking for is to be careful. There's a very thin line between judging others to an extreme or not. You can go down a very dark path. Just be
Right.
careful.
Of course. And I will say, if at any point you see me taking a step in the wrong direction, stop at nothing to get me to knock it off.
Oh, that's what our friends are for, aren't they? And then whack in the back.
Okay. Yep. That was. Nope. Wait. Yep. That popped out of place. Yep. Okay. I'm going to go to bed and deal with this. Is that fine with you?
Sure.
Okay. Good night.
I'll go back downstairs.
And as Brolin is kind of wrapping up the cooking of the meat, that's where we're going to take our first break.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Exclamation point critical if you have not. When we come back, we will announce our winner for the dice giveaway, and we will pick up from there. But we will see you all shortly. Don't leave. Welcome back, everybody. So picking back up, Aaron, you're making your way down to the kitchen lounge area of the cabin where Brolin is finishing up making food for everyone. And Cinder, you're working towards one of those guest rooms to crash. And it's only like 7 o'clock. But here we are. So what would you all like to do? The food smells great, well prepared. You don't have to.
There you go. All right. There's nothing special here. Simple herbs and spices, but have at it.
Well, thank you very much, Berlin.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What is this we're eating? What is this a part of?
Looks like a rack of some ribs, some animal's ribs.
Right. No, I'm asking what that animal is. Just.
It's important. Okay.
Do we know? I'm gonna eat it anyway, but I just want to know.
Like what you want to know exactly the animal, or just that it's not something? What are you getting at here? It's not human. You can tell by like how big it is. It's not.
It's been a while since I think we've both eaten such fresh food.
Yes. Without knowing what.
So wait, now we've got something that's confusing you Easterners with ribs.
We've been traveling a lot. We've been dealing with rations.
All All right, so you know if you take your finger and you like rub them right here, you can feel those bones.
We
like,
know what ribs are.
Let's
Okay.
still doing it like, yeah.
As I said, just like look over at Claire. I'm like,
They're there, Zaysa. They're there.
I know that they are there.
You guys are all right.
She's probably like holding her.
Well,
What do
cheers,
I-
guys.
What do I have to roll to know what this is? What kind of meat this is?
Probably a nature check.
Let's see. That's a 14.
Okay. It's probably some kind of elk or deer, local.
Some sort of
Locally sourced.
Local.
Sorta-
Yeah,
Locally
yeah.
sourced.
Ethically and culturally sourced.
some sort of split-hoofed animal, I assume.
Respectfully murdered. Thank you. I'm not there. That's fine.
Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, what is it?
Well, try it and maybe tell me if you like it.
Good.
It is good.
Gamey.
Yeah, if I had a little more time, I could cook it longer. Slow and low is the rule, and it really fall off the bone good if you give it enough time.
Brolin did all of the cooking for us when we were on our travels, so
Yeah.
I think he's
He
a
didn't.
little modest about his cooking abilities, but
We weren't roughing it.
Yeah.
Nah.
delicious food.
This is great. I've eaten nothing but Easy Mac for, of
Is Mac a person?
yeah. There's this great hero named Mac who
That's your eating.
And you eat him.
He's known for his signature dish, and it's named after him,
Oh.
and it's easy to make.
And he made it into rations, which is what we've been eating.
Do you have any? Can I see them?
Not with me, but you know what? You ever come around my neck of the woods, I will make you some great Easy Mac, and that's
The last time we stocked up on rations was here.
So they have east and northeast and southeast.
Oh.
It sounds like if you go east, you can find it.
So there's no easy Mac here. Is what
No.
you're saying.
no.
Man, there's so many people of renown in your area. That's great.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're known for,
Well, I think that it's the same over here, but information seems to travel quicker from where we're from.
that is very
Under-
true.
Understandable. Like,
So you guys aim to have something named after you? Is that like a life's goal of yours?
I do have something called the Flint Special. I probably shouldn't talk about that in Nick's company.
I am confused.
Me too.
What is a mixed company? You mean should Brolin not be here?
No, it's just it's a little, this is really good ale.
Well, I see you're avoiding the question. So I mean, keep your secrets. It's fine. We'll just continue to have some drinks together. Don't even care about your secrets that I don't know anything about you. It's fine.
What do you want to know, Nessie? Can I call you Nessie? I hear that Brolin calls you Nessie. I feel like maybe it's a little too familiar. Nessia, we'll stick with your full name.
Look, you can call me Ness. He calls me Nessie as a joke, pretty much.
Oh, I see. All right, well, Ness.
He knows I doesn't like it all that much, but it's okay if he says it, I guess.
Yeah, how long have you two known each other?
Few years, Brolin?
You've noticed that Brolin thought he had a way out, and so he was like making his way over to grab his shield.
Brolin!
But what? What's the question? Sorry.
What are you doing?
Well, it seemed like you gals might have been
Oh,
having a
Us
thing.
gals?
Hey, you
Us
mentioned
gals?
it too.
Us gals
You
having
gals.
a chat.
Yeah.
You're a part of this.
Okay, I'll be a part of it. I just thought that you said
You just want to bring your
said
shield.
should
You just want
Brolin
to bring your
leave.
shield over. Like,
Well,
is it
no,
a
To be fair, I need to clean it. It's full of mud. I do
Um,
need to clean it at some point
Well, then,
tonight.
Brolin, get your shield and bring it over here and clean it at the table and talk to our friends. How about that?
Can I put this out there that I'm getting conflicting signals? Before, I couldn't bring my armor into his fancy clean house. And now you want me to clean it in his
You
fancy
said you were
house.
gonna clean it. Well, I mean, if you
Yeah.
clean up the floor, maybe after you're done knocking all the dirt off of it. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that would work. I didn't.
I mean, Flint,
He
Zaisa,
did
wouldn't you
say
prefer
just
to have
clean
him?
up after yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna go look for maybe some like rags or cloth, like I don't know if towels are really a thing right now, but like some kind of thing that I would use to clean up a medium-sized mess.
Okay. There's a bit of cloth, not too difficult to find within one of the closets. You're starting to clean up your gear.
Mm-hmm. You actually notice that I open a sliding drawer, and I have tools in the shield. So I just take a set of tools out from this sliding drawer, and I kind of unlock 4 corner runes. I take one of the plates off, and when I take it off, you see there's just a clockwork gears all around with some conduits, glass clear conduits. And then there's a central compartment that seems very supported and stabilized, and just a lot of the inner workings and the framework connects at this central point. And it looks like there might be some more glass around it. Just a very intricate design. And I take one of these smaller rags and I start going around the cogwheels and just pulling out chunks of dirt and stuff from walking in the rain.
Brolin, I will never understand the things that you do. The things that you make, Brolin. It's really a marvel.
This one has taken me quite a long time.
Isn't he quite good? Look at the mechanisms on this thing.
It's some crazy intricate tech, and that's
Tech?
You did all this? Yeah.
What is tech?
Machinations. What do you call it? What do you call it?
This is engineering?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
You do all this engineering yourself, Brolin.
Yes, this is all my own design.
Very impressive.
Not everybody can do this.
Yeah, I didn't know anybody could do this around here.
Yes, you actually might fit in a little bit more from where we come from. Not fully, but a little.
Yeah.
They have tech in the east,
Mechanisms.
mechanisms,
Engineering.
machinations, engineering. Right. That good food, this Easy Mac, engineering. You're starting to sell the
Easy
place.
Mac. Oh my lord. Jacked.
Easy Mac is.
Jacked.
I don't know.
Easy Mac makes you
it's-
jacked.
Easy. Well,
It wouldn't call it.
it'll jack you up in a different way.
Wait, what, Will?
Easy Mac.
Easy Mac?
Like we said,
we're
the Easy Mac,
combining.
they're like
Right.
rashes.
I was trying to, sooner or later, if they were gonna, we gotta combine these things they're teaching us. So Easy Mac will get you jacked.
We're
Well,
really learning the lingo, aren't we?
Yeah, we're
know-
gonna sound like them when we go east.
Yeah, you guys are gonna.
I feel like my
fit right-
ears are burning.
It's
For
like
no reason.
Easy Mac. They're rations. It's not something that you, are
It's just
necessarily
pasta.
happy to be eating. It's a quick meal.
Wait.
While you're traveling,
So why would Mac want to be named for
because
that?
he was a traveler, right?
And it should be an exceptional meal if he wants to have his name on it, right?
Oh, but it is exceptional.
They're missing it. They want it. I bet it's pretty good. They've said it's.
I mean, that is good, but it's not like a fresh meal. It's
Yeah,
rations.
it's definitely not like this. This is really good. And I'm just gonna hand down an empty bone that I've eaten off into my bag where Smudgy is kind of like.
He sticks his head out, grabs it, and just starts nibbling on it even more. He's been eating you're pretty sure the whole day.
Just like,
Nessie, look. And I take out this little pack that's basically some kind of foil, maybe, or and it's dehydrated meat and dehydrated meat and vegetables. And I show her, you know how like sometimes when we're out, I just take this, I add a little bit of hot water to it, I let it sit for a while, and then it's a good like stew. It's kind of like that, you know.
That is so yeah.
So you've heard of the CZ Mac, Brolin?
No, I haven't heard of any of that shit, but I'm just saying that it seems the tech is the same.
Heck. Right.
I just I don't know what to say anymore, so I think I'm just going to drink my ale.
So Zaysa and Aorin, as you're heading down the stairs around this time, passively.
Not me.
It was a
Well, no,
comment.
you're in the area with Brolin and all of them. But
Yeah.
You and Aorin notice just
Oh,
passively
okay,
from
okay,
your
okay.
perceptions, possibly because of your training, and you're always like subconsciously just scanning the area. But there is someone outside of the cabin, kind of approaching towards,
Flint.
as they're talking about mac and cheese and other things.
Flint.
What?
And do I see Aoron coming down the stairs?
Yeah, he kind of like
I
eyes you. Yeah.
After I say like get Flint's attention, I like look over at Aoron.
It's all right.
I'm half getting up out of my chair.
I'm gonna pull out Aurora and kind of like whistle to her, and then I want her to fly out one of the upstairs windows and kind of get an
Okay.
idea of who that is, and then I'm gonna go to the front door.
So from Aurora's view, you're able to see it's a pale, dark elf humanoid male. He's holding like his side, and kind of his footsteps are juddered as if he's injured. But he's just like beelining it towards the cabin.
It seems we might have some company.
Oh,
Brolin,
right.
if you can make sure that there's another plate, maybe. And if only we had a cleric here to help. I'm going to say that very loudly.
Were you expecting someone else?
No, but there's someone injured walking up to our cabin.
Oh.
Did I hear him?
Were you
what are
asleep?
you doing, Cinder? Did you immediately go to sleep, or are you like winding down?
No, I'm just
Yes,
laying
Cinder,
in
what
bed.
are you doing?
I imagine
am-
him just staring at the ceiling.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just staring at the ceiling.
Just what my life.
What does Cinder do alone in his room?
Contemplates life, questions why he's still living. You know, normal stuff.
I imagine
you're-
he doesn't
Normal.
sleep very much, even though he goes to bed super early.
If your room had blacklight posters on the ceiling, that's me in high school, basically.
Or like the little dumb and duck stars.
Uh-huh. No, like full on like posters of
God damn.
like psychedelic shit.
Flint,
Whoa.
can you go get Cinder if you
God.
didn't hear me?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Cindy. She could run up the
I open the
stairs.
door and I walk outside to greet our guest.
Okay. As you open the door, this male descript kind of like stops. Bit of help. I was injured by an animal out in the forest.
What kind of animal?
Looked like a wild boar. Kind of gnawed me on the side. I got a bit close.
Why were you out in the forest?
I do a bit of hunting in my travels.
So why
But-
didn't you just hunt the boar?
Well, it snuck up on me.
Are you all right?
Just injured. Nothing. I've fared worse.
Can I see the wound? See if we can help.
Sure. And I'll kind of like move away a bit of his mail, and you will see it's torn through like some of the metal interlacings,
Does it look like a
and
boar?
there's like a fresh gnarled boar-like wound.
But it does look like a boar tusk.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of animal or like tusk, not
Well,
man-made.
let's get you inside and get you all cleaned up.
Hi. Thank you.
And I'll bring him inside.
And you all watch as Eorin and this male drow enters the cabin, and I'm guessing you're all staring at him like you are currently.
Roland's at the grill trying to cook this meat quickly.
Okay.
I am going to have Aurora still fly around in case he's not alone, and
Okay.
to alert me if he's not.
I know the beginning of this horror movie.
Oh no. I don't.
Good thing. I'm gonna get him a glass of ale.
Flint?
Oh.
You're saying something?
Oh yeah,
knocking on the door
She
first.
doesn't know what room that he's in, so she's kind of knocked. Hey, Sin. Nope. Okay. Hey, Sin, are you hey,
Hi. Hello.
hi.
Oh, the
Hey.
ceiling. Just wondering what it's like to not feel. What's up?
I'm gonna process that one later. Hey, there is someone here who we didn't expect, and they are hurt. Do you think maybe you can do your thing?
Well, Aaron is fully capable by himself.
Yeah, but also we don't know the situation, so I feel like it's better if we're all kind of there.
Okay,
Also,
let me
this
put
is
my
not
boots on.
like-
It's.
It's some really good food and
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's great. All right. Yeah. No. Yep. Okay. I'm getting up now.
I'm watching
Okay.
you get up. I'm
I
gonna
know.
come on.
I know. He still hasn't moved. He's just. Yep. I'm getting up
All right, I hate to do this, and she takes the
right
cover
now.
off.
How dare you?
I gotta get you up, and now that we're friends, you can't get mad at me.
Darn it. Okay. Start just putting my boots back on. That's really all it is.
And we'll go downstairs.
So the man is just like sipping at this mug of ale that Nisea has given him. This is a nice place you have here.
Thank you.
Kinda lucked upon it.
I guess the fates brought you right here. I'm hoping to say that when Cinder is walking down the stairs.
And what's your name?
Elamdare.
Elamdare. It's good to meet you. My name is Nisea,
Pleasure.
and my friends, I'm sure, could introduce themselves.
I walk over and throw, kind of aggressively a little bit, throw a plate of meat on the table and just say, it might be a little tough. I cooked it for 5 minutes. Sorry.
Brolin.
What? Oh, I'm Brolin, but just here.
Thank you, Roland. Thank you all.
I'm Aaron, and our friend Cinder, the cleric, will be here soon to be able to help you.
Yeah, your boots are on.
I know. I'm
Let go of the blanket. Leave the blanket.
We can
What?
just hear them
It
shouting.
makes me
for
comfortable.
us.
Why can't I walk around with a blanket on?
You can bring it with you, I guess, if you want.
Okay, fine. And I wrap it around my head like a 5-year-old.
Well, good thing you're not bleeding out.
Okay. All right. I'm here. What do you need? What can I do that Euron can't?
We
This man has been injured, and he needs some healing.
Injured? How?
Oh, yes, you weren't down here when he came in. He was attacked by a wild boar.
He was?
I mean, it's pretty obvious. Look at his gash. Look at that.
Oh,
That's a gore wound.
that's intense. That's disgusting. So do we want to fix this now?
I
Yes.
I mean, he might like that.
Later. No, we want to fix it later.
Okay.
He's probably in a little bit of pain.
Hey, what's his name? Hey, guy. My name is Cinder. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Do you mind if I put a hand on your wound?
And as you're like, asking for permission before you apply medical aid, you look at his face, Cinder, and he strikes you as familiar, but you can't really put two and two together right just yet. And he looks at you, yes, of course. He kind of like shows you his wound.
Okay. Can I just run a vibe check on him real quick?
Sure, you can insight.
It's Shadow. I'm calling it right now.
Shadow.
Amazing.
In this form.
That's an 11.
Okay. It's still a bit fuzzy. You can't. It's the pieces are trying to like. It's like you've seen someone before, and you're like, I can't remember where I've seen this person before, and that's kind of where your mind's at.
Okay.
Do I notice that interaction with my passive perception?
Let me see. What's your passive insight?
19. Insight 17. Perception.
Okay,
19.
you would notice that like, as he's talking to this man, and being strange, he pauses more so than he normally would in the realization of like applying cure wounds, which he still hasn't done yet.
I put my hand over the wound and I cast cure wounds.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah, how much are you putting into? How much blood are you putting back in the body?
That is 9 hit points.
Oh, nice. You watch as your hand kind of eases into that familiar magical calm, and the salve of that greenish hued energy seals close that wound. It doesn't mend the rip in his armor, but you do see that the line where that gnarled gash was has kind of like scarred over and closed.
So his armor is broken as well?
Yeah, like where that attack was, it broke into. It has to get through him, or get through it to get to him.
Could I cast mending on that?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay,
Full service garage right here.
I'll cast mending on that.
You watch as the pieces of interlocking chain kind of like extend out a bit and interweave into the lower portions and kind of close those areas. It doesn't like bring back the pieces that were fully broken, but it does mend together what's remained left.
Okay, there you go. Pat.
Did you actually pat him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He looks at you strangely, kind of like stops drinking his mug. Thank you.
No problem, friend.
Yes. Very fortunate to have met you all.
So, where are you coming from?
I was telling your other friends that I was hunting in the woods.
Right, but before that.
Oh, from the north? Are you familiar?
Let's act like I'm not, just in case there's somebody in the room that isn't.
Oh, okay. And he'll proceed to speak about a place called. Gotta make sure I don't mess it up. Detra? Is that right?
Detra.
Detra. There we go. Detra. It's a ways away from here. Heading further west.
So, what has brought you out here, I wonder?
quickest way is a straight line, at least to Hontus Pass. Are you familiar?
Yes.
Okay, insight check. Nah, he just lets you have that one.
Liar.
Because I probably would see the bullshit.
He's still sleeping.
Okay. So, welcome to the party.
Party.
Yes, we're having a thing, a house gathering. Everybody's drinking a little bit, except for me. I had juice. But have you ever spoken to a god, or that was...
His eyes like widen. No, I don't believe I have.
Yeah, so that's the kind of day I'm having. So there's a lot going on.
He got punctured by a boar, man. I mean,
You
could both be
spoke
having a day.
to a god. And he kind of like sips his
Yes.
mug.
Yes, it was an interesting conversation. I won't bore you with the details.
Oh,
But-
it's far from boring, but
Well, you know, I've just got all this power inside of me, and reconnecting with nature and feel the power, bigger picture stuff, you know, stuff like that. Is it weird that I'm the only one talking right now?
Yes.
Okay, can I go to bed now?
You do that a
Yes.
lot, Cinder.
You have
Okay.
my permission to go to bed if that is what you would like to do.
I mean, I'm just listening,
Or you can stay and have some dinner.
drinking.
You should
Or,
eat.
I don't need to eat. I need sleep. To bed with me. And I go like this, and I just start walking away.
I
What
start
is he
to.
doing?
I start
What's
to
he doing
follow
with his
him.
hand?
I'm going.
Uh,
I'm going to the fireplace, but I'm gonna follow him for a second.
What?
Okay.
What are you doing? Can I help you?
I'm going to the fire. Relax.
Well, stop. You're like a shadow, but a bigger version of a shadow.
Aaron, detain him.
You know I should.
I would love to
Bring-
see you try.
Bring him back to us.
I bear hug him.
No, I'm gonna try and resist that.
Go ahead.
okay.
cannot
Let's roll
resist.
subjects. Athletics for Aoran, acrobatics or athletics for Cinder.
26.
Yes, Aaron.
But you're so strong.
Hang on. Oh, plus a 5 with inspo. So 31.
I'm gonna use luck.
Oh!
Can you even get 31?
Yeah, I bet he can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got me in a bear hug. Can I help you?
I just wanted to give you a hug.
This is weird for me. I'm not used to affection. Could
This
you
is
please?
very nice. I love watching this.
Could you
You said you wanted friends, and trying to be your friend.
friends hug each other? This is very Flint. You haven't hugged me. This is weird, right?
Want a hug? And she's gonna
No,
do
I'm okay. No.
Oh, are we
no,
doing this?
No,
I'm gonna come
oh,
over
no.
for a hug now. Oh,
No, I don't. I hate
This
this.
is lovely. Brolin, join in.
Zesa.
Do I have
Rolling.
to? Do I have to? Is this
Oh,
one
Zesa, Zesa.
This man
Everyone?
is just looking at all of you. Just
Now you
like,
hold your judgment.
But
you.
but real quick before
how
Flint and
much
everybody else
drink?
gets over there, the reason I was going to the fireplace, I was trying to play it off, and you ruined that. Do you know that man?
Who? Me?
Yes, you paused like you recognized him.
No, no idea.
Do I believe him?
Roll an insight check and Cinder do a intelligence, just a straight intelligence roll.
Dirty 20.
No, you don't believe him.
You can roll well. I believe in you. There's a couple things
So
I'm good
close.
at.
So close. 19.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. In that moment when, Eorin's like talking to you, his face like clicks into the proper memory chain, and one of your like fleeting early faint memories of Ukodor back when you were nothing but a child.
Oh.
You remember seeing this man.
Oh no.
I just love the faces everybody's making.
If your day
Okay.
couldn't get any better.
Okay. Can you let me go? Release.
The second he says, "Can you let me go?" I do let him go.
Okay. Thanks. All right. Okay.
Oh, Cinder, come on.
Nope. Don't touch me.
I think
I'm not-
it's too much love for one moment. He's just not used to
But
it.
I just want to get to know you.
No, you're great.
I just want to be your friend.
I understand.
Do you not like us?
No,
Is it
it's
something
not.
that we did?
It's not that. Hey, Aeron.
Hmm?
Why don't we go upstairs for a second?
Oh,
Hey,
Sure.
Flint, why don't you come with? Huh? Sound
okay.
like a good idea? Let's go. Okay.
Okay, we'll be right back.
I'm going up too.
All right. Seeing this happen, I'm gonna engage with the traveler.
Can I come?
So how much have you all had to drink?
Not enough.
Yeah. It's look, we've had a day, and kind of each in our own way. We've had a day, but real quick, you're traveling from? Did you say like the north or the east? What did you said like north of here? West of
Both
here?
actually, northeast. Deetra.
How far east?
It's roughly not too far. I mean,
Not too far. Okay.
week's travel, week or two.
I mean, some weird stuff's already been happening, so this is going to seem like a weird question, but I'm curious if you find something weird. You know what? They went away though, so I'll check back in with you. But another question: in your travels, have you come across a dwarf that looks like me? Perhaps not as armored and carries around a lot of herbs and potions and stuff. Goes by Hemlock.
Hemlock? Doesn't ring a bell. No, sorry.
I just traveling. I figured I should try. Okay, well, tell me about this hunting trip. I looked. Does he have any weapons?
Yes, he has a longbow on him and like a whip kind of curled up to his side, plus a batch of arrows. They do look like they've been used recently. So
I'm glad you asked that question because I was going to ask that question.
I'm just gonna kind of really keep questions about his hunting trip, like what he was doing, what he does with the meat, like does he cook? Just keep him occupied with questions until hopefully someone comes and tells me something different.
okay, and this Nisea, are you like stuck between following the
Like-
others and like listening
Well,
to?
I asked. I'm like, can I come too?
Oh, absolutely not.
Why
No.
not? What? I knew it. I knew you didn't like us. I
No,
knew it
it's-
from the
it's
start.
nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's just very personal for me. It's just
You
stay
know what?
down here.
It's fine. I'll just stay with the person I know, and
Yep.
that's just how it's gonna be.
Yes. That works for now. I will get to know you at a later time. I think.
Your tact is superb, Cinder.
Hey, thank you. I try my best.
What's going on?
Okay, no, we need to go upstairs, like all the way up.
So yeah, we'll go to the third floor. Something, well, I don't. It's hard to describe this. Whether or not like Zaysa would see certain things, or other people would see certain things. Because Cinder was very focused on me. It's like my office study.
Oh yeah, I would be looking around.
All right, so if you were looking around, you would see a picture of you and a picture of Galileo on my desk. Like it's like a really good artistic drawing of a photo that you have seen before. It's not an actual like photograph, but it is a
Just
picture.
gonna stop and like look down at it and keep going.
So Zendaya,
You get to this top area, secluded.
Okay. No, today's been normal. What are you talking about? Oh God.
I'm shape watering it in his face.
Okay. Thank you.
Cinder, whatever is happening, it's okay.
No, it is not. I am very confused. So Aaron, you know how I told you that I was born here on Ukodor?
Yes, in about 15,000 years or something. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. I know that man.
Which
I
man?
have the man that is in your home that I just healed.
That can't be good.
Great for his age.
I know,
Is
right?
he, I mean, well, no, because he would be young now if he's old. Was he
Correct.
old then?
Was he old then?
He looks exactly the same.
No,
roughly.
he is like mirror image of
That is not what I am worried about right now. This can't be good for Ripple's gear. Timey-wimey.
No, I understand what you're saying. There's only two reasons why he would be here. Either one, he is immortal, a wizard or something of that nature, or he's a time traveler like us, which means
Or-
he did not happen upon us on accident.
right. What if he's a time traveler that's after me?
Yeah, I don't
Because
think.
if I've seen him before,
He is an anomaly.
Maybe he's
And I'm pointing at him. I'm sorry, Cinder, but you are. That is how Flint found you, right?
right? So I'm just saying, just spitballing ideas. What if this man is after me, and I just healed
I think
him?
he is.
Should we have left him alone with the other two? What if he's dangerous? He seems dangerous.
Well, if he's an immortal, there's nothing they can do.
Well, immortals can die. They just can't die of natural causes. But they can die.
Well, they're pretty strong by themselves.
But what are we gonna do?
That's the question. I don't know. I just am presenting you information that I know that man. And
That is strange, though.
I
if
know.
he's not after you, what is the point?
Wait, did he recognize you? Weren't you like a baby when you left?
I was pretty young, yes.
He didn't recognize Cinder, but Cinder recognized him, right?
Well, we don't
Mhm.
know if he recognized
Yeah.
Cinder. Right? Did he look like he
Zay says
recognized
not.
him?
Aorans. Y'all don't know if he recognized them, but
So maybe I just sit down and open up with this man.
Just hold on.
I don't think you should do that at all. That could open up a whole can of worms for
I like that you're being
time
such,
stuff.
You're being such an open book lately, Sin, and I think you're doing great.
It's
But
really messy.
Yeah, but maybe exactly, and maybe this is an occasion that doesn't call for that. Like maybe just close it up a little.
Okay,
Opening up to him could completely change the timeline.
it could change my timeline.
It could change other things too.
We just have
We
to
gotta-
calm down for 1 second, because this man, it might just be fate. And he, for whatever reason, is still alive when you are a child.
How do you know him? Like, what was he doing around you?
DM?
the only memory you have is him standing and talking, like conversing with your parents as you're just like, dumb Ukodor kid playing with blocks.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
So you were a kid, and then you went to Taudian,
Correct.
right? Because Ukodor was dying.
Correct.
So where did he go? Did he go to Taudien too?
If he would
In
have been
that
in
case,
Taudien,
this
I feel
is-
like I should have seen him.
I mean,
Big-
there's a lot of people there.
But again, we have to tread lightly because we're assuming that he went back in time. Because
could
both
just-
things could be accurate. Maybe he has no idea about the future or your parents or anything. He
Which
just-
is why we should not say anything.
But this is my question to the DM. Is did the wound trigger anything for me? I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay. I'm like,
I have an idea.
Anything about the attack that might have triggered
oh,
something?
no, y'all didn't check, but it did seem to be just like a regular animal wound.
Okay.
So I have an idea. What if we go back down there and we're just having a conversation and we're all of us, every single one of us is watching this man as best as we can, and then I say my parents' names just to see if he responds.
Sure.
I mean,
That could work without causing a ripple to get larger,
just stop.
right? Gear?
Oh, you were talking to me.
Yes, because that is your name.
Well, the larger question that we probably do need to address as soon as possible is our two new friends here that are going to be accompanying us for a while. Will only accompany us for as long as they feel safe or trusted. I'm not saying we have to spill the beans now, but
Well, the beans are pretty much erupting out of the can. We're talking about Easy Mac. We're
My
talking
can
about
overfloweth.
tech. It's
I feel
it's
like I played that
very
off.
quickly unraveling. So
yes. Again, I don't want to do it with company in the house. But if he is from the future, he may spill the beans prematurely for us.
Beans. We-
Might spill the Mac.
Not the Mac. Oh,
no.
Well,
Regardless, if we want these people to still, trust us and travel with us, we probably shouldn't leave them alone with someone who may be dangerous when we know they may be dangerous. I'm a little worried about that.
Okay, so what happens is we trickle down one at a time. We
I'm
don't
going
come down
downstairs.
as a group. Okay, she goes first. Okay, now give it just by the time
I'm going.
that I. Okay, he's going second, please. All right, it's just me and you. Okay, now
There's you two alone in a
By
very
the-
romantic
by the time
room.
that I finish this sentence.
I'm
no,
going.
no. She.
Smudgy like sticks his head out and like waves at you and then goes back into the bag.
What was that? Hold on. Wait. What was? Wait.
You're by yourself.
Okay. By the time that I
Oh my gosh.
finish this sentence,
This.
I
talking to
will
yourself.
go down
but you hear
stairs. Okay. Are you ready? Yes, you're ready. You were born for this. You've got this in the bag. Okay. And I very proudly walk downstairs.
Are you still in your blanket?
Yes. Absolutely. Still wrapped up. Absolutely. Without hesitation.
Ness is clearly a little drunker than you left her.
So have you ever tried taking the flank of this animal and then wrapping it with like the lean like kind of strips of this other animal and
Sorry about that. Cinder is having a religious awakening.
Well, that's all well and good, but you see what you've left me with? We got Brown over here talking about the way you wrap your meats.
That just seems like something I don't want to know about.
I think it was a walk in the park for me.
I'm sorry.
So did you have a nice conversation about this religious
No,
experience? Oh, it was
No.
bad. It was a bad talk.
it's a confusing, very complicated talk.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't. Brolin.
I'm,
Any-
yeah, I'm still talking about.
Are you still talking about me?
Wait, are you guys are back downstairs? Okay, so
They're just trickling in one by one.
what? I guess we should ask you what are your plans, traveler guy, Elam there,
Well, don't we
sir?
Isn't there a lich involved somewhere? I thought we were gonna go. What?
No,
oh,
I
you
mean-
the other guy. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I'm just like staring at this drow.
A lich, did you
Nope.
say?
I didn't
No.
say dick.
Right.
So- At this point, do I come downstairs?
yeah, y'all are all downstairs. now.
Okay, as I'm coming down the stairs, have I ever told you all about the time where my father and I, we tried to sneak into my mother's garden, and she actually, like, she kicked us out of the house for a while because we tried to
No.
break into her garden.
Wait, who are you speaking to? Are you speaking to all of us?
You've
Everybody.
told us 0 stories,
I haven't
Cinder.
heard, yeah, I haven't
Zero.
heard anything about.
Well, this one specifically about my father, Rendell, and my mother, Siriel, and I look at the guy.
He's looking at you because you're a man that just walked into a room talking about how your mom kicked
I mean, he's
you in
looking at me.
With the blanket around his.
With the blanket, absolutely.
For
My
clarity's
lord.
sake, you four can roll a insight check.
Yes, please.
What is my?
That is a 24.
21.
Oh, -1. 13.
Natural 20 for 26.
Okay. So he was listening to you, Cinder, but when you spoke about your father, it's like he was looking at you. If you can tell the inflection of the difference in, someone's talking to me and I'm like paying attention, and then like something catches my attention and I'm paying attention.
So it caught his
Okay.
attention.
Yeah, you, Zaysa, Cinder, and Aaron would be able to pick up that minor.
So once
Shift.
once I see that, I'm gonna lean in my chair and I'm gonna hit a little arm handle, and you're gonna hear wheels and gears close. In the door, you're gonna see 2 big wooden things lock the. Lock
So
the
you
front
all
door.
see the front door, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
get refortified, closed.
What in the world?
So where did you say you come from again? And what are you doing?
Deetra, I am headed to Hauntus Pass.
Why?
Yeah.
I have
Why?
business there,
What sort of business?
Yeah.
the kind that hunters would have.
Well, you would know because you're a hunter, correct?
Yes.
A very bad one because you clearly couldn't hunt the boar that attacked you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm mostly a ranged attacker.
Mm. And you didn't sense the boar coming up on you? Don't hunters have very keen senses like that?
God,
No, I'm not a ranger, merely a fighter.
Still, you should be aware of your surroundings, especially if you're traveling alone.
True.
Let's just cut through the nonsense. Look at me, friend. Look at me right in my eyes.
Look at him.
Okay.
Yes. Look at me.
I am looking at you.
Okay.
Chris.
I feel like you're not taking me seriously because of the current predicament that I'm in. Would I have more of
you
an
all
effect with the
covered
blanket up?
in some type of cloth. Yes.
Okay, fine. And I take the blanket off. Okay.
What's happening?
He's not
stroke.
saying anything.
Having
You.
a stroke.
Me.
You.
Perhaps if you take the flowers off, maybe he'll recognize you then.
You. Friend.
Yes. Me.
Do you know who I am?
What makes you say that?
Just call it curiosity. I'm an attentive person when I want to be.
I know your father.
See, that. Okay. That. How? Explain.
Say it.
Go
I'm very
Back.
curious.
a bit. Your parents.
You and my parents have a history?
Yes.
Okay. But here's another question. How are you here?
As I said, I traveled from Deetra.
No, no, no,
And now
no,
I
no,
am
no,
here.
no, no. No, no, no. Because there is no way. There is no way that you know my parents all the way from the east, far east.
Very far
Yes,
east.
Further east than Deetra, I am guessing.
Far east. Well, you would know where they're from, right?
Do you know where you're from?
Don't twist this around on me. I'm asking the questions
merely
here.
asking questions, but
Who are you?
I have said, well, you weren't here. My name is Elamdare.
Does that name ring a bell?
For you, probably not. You were
Okay.
unfortunate.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, Elamdare. Can I call you Elm?
You can call me Elamdare.
Can I call? All right, Elm. Listen, until you answer the appropriate questions, I'm going to call you whatever I like because I have that power right now. So, and I take out my deck of cards. So, I'm going to need you to tell me how you know my parents. Or, I'm going to draw a card from this deck.
How is that a threat? Do you want me to beat him up, Sindare?
No, 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 no. It's more fun this way.
Well, I beg to differ.
More fun for me, sorry.
Fine.
How do you know my parents?
As I said, we go back a long way.
Right. How far back? Like my parents' childhood? Or
No, well, no.
clearly
like
before
their-
me, right?
Well, yes, yes.
Okay.
It's odd running into you, actually.
Oh, you don't
Is
say.
it odd? Is it?
Think it is.
Just happenstance as I'm like slowly pulling a card from the deck. Just happening to occur.
Well, last I checked, you were not here.
Oh, so you've been keeping tabs on me?
Not tabs.
I don't like that. I think I'm going to draw a card now. Is that okay? Oh, I don't care.
Very curious to see what happens.
That is an ace of diamonds.
Hmm.
What does that mean?
You create intense freezing temperatures to do a total of 20 points of cold damage to a target on a hit and reducing their speed to 0 until the start of your next turn.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay. What do I add to it?
Do it like it's if you're rolling a magical attack. Roll.
Ha. Ha. No, that doesn't hit. That's a 9.
And this beam of what you can only suspect cold energy kind of misses at this target.
Wow, those cards. Who gave
I
you
know,
those?
right? Oh, they're a present. So why have you been at least keeping track of where I am?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I didn't plan on running into you here.
Like here in this specific place, or here as in here?
Mm-hmm.
Like now.
Here as in here.
Just
Okay.
So cryptic. So cryptic. I love
So-
it. It's...
I'm terribly sorry. There's a lot that can be discovered, but we are in a situation where those words cannot be expressed freely.
So would you prefer we be in a situation where it could be? Because I'm
Not
looking for
sure
some honest
that
answers.
Is a good idea.
Why? Why not?
There's a lot you all do not know. Oh, and luck and inspo to Sindare.
Hey, thanks.
So,
Should-
Flint, why don't you take our guest and Sindare up to the observatory and continue the conversation?
Nice. It's a nice little room, and we
Wait,
can talk
hold on. Look,
freely.
do you need us to leave? As I point to Nesea.
No.
No, we can work around you.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that later.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason you haven't told them?
This is all very fresh and new. We haven't gotten there yet.
Right.
So, with him saying that specifically, that pretty much seals the deal that he's from the future.
Yeah, that you all
Yeah.
assume.
I'm like I think I'm still connected with Flint and
Aoran?
Yeah.
Aaron. I'm just like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck?
It's fine. I'll handle it. I'm going to. Well, there's no better time than now. Stay down here then. I'm going to pull my staff out. I'm going to activate it again. And Brolin and Nesea, you're going to see that this little trinket the little plates start to shift around. And Brolin, you help me make some of the pieces on it. But then it explodes into like a little mini solar system that is kind of spiraling around. So tired of coughing. Well, Nesea and Brolin, I know you've known me for a little while, and I've kept a secret. Everyone has secrets. My friends came here from the east to bring me home.
Mm-hmm.
The east is technically east. It's from a planet called Taudian, about 20,000 years in the future.
Excuse me?
I worked for a program called the Arbiters, and I brought Zaysa in, and she was working with me for some time. Our duty was to go back in time and fix things that drastically changed the effects of the future. So everything that they have told you, even though they had a weird way of saying it, was actually true. We are bounty hunters, sometimes monster hunters, sometimes investigators. But we are not from this age. We are from the 5th age.
So,
That's a lot to digest. Hold on. And I mean, to be fair, you guys have been so honest with us this whole time that that there's a little bit of a grain of salt situation happening here. But kind of answers some questions. I'm guessing that Mac guy is from the future.
Well,
Yeah,
It isn't a guy,
Yeah.
it's just a food that's actually not that great for you, but it is pretty tasty.
it's good. I make a mean mac and cheese.
oh. What is the mac?
pasta.
It's like macaroni.
Oh.
Nope.
Still not invented in the second.
It's grains that are formed into shape and then put in cheese.
Yeah, they're like fun little cheesy smiles that you like. You know,
I think there
You-
probably there's more important things to be.
yeah. There's
concerned
different
about
questions.
than-
Maybe.
So, how does one travel in time? If that is what you've done.
There are machines and
portal.
capabilities in the future that connects us to a specific time or moment that we want to venture to. It's not an exact science, which is why when they came back 2 years after I disappeared, it had actually been 40 years.
I mean, I know about magic a little bit. Not quite a fan myself, but I suppose this is kind of like magic.
But there technically is no magic in the future.
Yes. So there's essence of it, but yes. The
Is science magic? Is that
In a way, I think, Roland, if you took your work into the where we're from, when we're from, some people would look at that as magic. Well, I guess it is magic.
There is quite a bit of magic in there, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this seems aside, but do all people in the future talk to horses? I'm just trying to get things straight. Like, there's some things
Oh.
seem like they're like general, and some things seem very specific.
Well, that's the interesting thing, is Cinder, who has, like, magic within him, wasn't able to access it in the future. But when he came back here, it opened up those abilities for him.
why? Why is that?
The source of magic in Ukodor is Rosari crystals. These very beautiful blue and purple iridescent crystals that are all throughout the world.
Roland, you've probably seen some while mining.
Yeah, they quite abundant in certain places. It's getting to the point where they seem to be a little harder and harder to find these days.
It gets worse in the future. So science starts to use Rosari crystals and dilutes it over time to do science things. But with any resource, if it's not used in moderation, there's only so much to go around. Which does lead us to our new friend here, who happened into my cabin. And I'm not really one of coincidences.
It's not a coincidence.
So you came here for me?
No. I came here because the boy is back.
What was said?
Back?
Wait, you're talking about me?
Yes, Cinder. You.
But why are you here in the second age, waiting for him?
I am not waiting for him. Things you all are talking about, I thought, died out with us, the originals. But it seems someone decided to continue it all.
So he's one of the first arbiters.
Wait. The,
So would I know it? Would I recognize him?
The first were Ukodor, before Ukodor.
Yeah. But they wouldn't have like their statues or their pictures or anything around.
No.
But just to confirm, like Galileo and I, we were part of the first class after those guys.
Yeah, you were part of the Guardian's first crew.
And was the Guardian one of the first? We don't know.
Yeah.
What were the old timers called? The first ones called?
The originals? That's what you just said.
The originals?
But
So you are one of the originals.
yes, you can say that.
I was one of the first classes of arbiters that were succeeded you.
They actually went with the term arbiters. We always kind of laughed at that.
You get used to it.
Wait. Were my parents a part of this group?
Cinder, there's a lot of things that you're not aware of.
Care to enlighten me?
Well, first, I would like to offer your friends here, and he points to Nasea and Brolin. If this ever gets too much, just say the word, and you can forget it.
We're definitely not at that point.
Understood. Just have to put it out there. Obviously, you can see how meddling from the future and the past, if not checked.
Yeah, they seem to have sent a real crack crew on this one.
To answer your question, Cinder, yes, your parents were arbiters. However, not quite in the manner that you might think.
Okay. So, in what way were they arbiters?
A while back, there was a lot more of us. And when Ukodor died, I'll just say it, some of us chose to go back, see if there was anything we could do to fix it. Some of those were your parents. However, there's enough of us that abandoned that lifestyle because there's no real way to stop future from taking its course. I mean, you can try here and there, but it's not a definite. It was a very difficult decision because while most of us chose where we wanted to be, your parents, happy as they were, decided to go back to the Fifth Age after they had already had you.
Oh, okay. So they had me before going back to the Fifth Age?
Yes.
So I'm not even from the Fifth Age?
No, you're from this age.
I think that's why you might be an anomaly.
That's exactly why.
Oh, yeah.
When
That
you were
makes sense
born-
why Flint found you in the Fifth Age. Because you're not supposed to be there.
In that alleyway, that part was true.
It was true. It was in an alley. Okay. So this is a lot.
Yes.
So technically I'm back where I belong.
Technically.
So why are you looking for me?
I knew you were here.
Because you were here.
Yes. There are ways.
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
I think that's your decision now.
Well, I mean, you had a purpose for coming to find me.
Yes, there are other factors at play here. I'm sure you all are aware that there's a bit more things happening as of late.
Right. Okay. All right. So, world-shattering stuff happening. Okay. Anybody else got anything? Because I'm just...
You've
Who
had
were
it-
the other originals?
Well, there was Cindere's parents and myself and the laws.
The g-
I'd like to turn myself into the Guardian.
No, that's him. The Tobias?
I don't
Yeah,
know
there
that
was
name.
The laws boy.
Guardian never told anyone and me his name or
That's the guardian. That's he's the reason we're here.
he is not the reason we are here.
What? Okay.
We are here because I came to find gear. He stopped doing anything with the arbiters because they all left.
But he started it in the first place. In our
Sure, but it is not a thing anymore. It's gone. It's done.
Okay.
It's
He
true.
started it back up,
Yeah.
even after his parents left him.
This well, I didn't know that. Maybe that oh. I see why he maybe took a shine into me. When you say left him, how do you mean?
Well, they travel through time just as easily as most of us. There's no telling what age they went to, but they did in fact leave.
Poor guy.
Everyone leaves everybody, so this is life.
Damn, Zaysa.
It is true.
It doesn't have to be.
I've not been shown anything else.
I'm starting to sense a pattern between all of us. Okay, this is quite a lot. Sin, are you okay with all of this?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, you're having a big day.
The
Who
hits
needs-
just keep coming and they don't stop coming, and it's rough.
More beer, ale, right? We should all drink more ale.
That's
I won't.
I mean,
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
I guess sometimes it's not the solution for everyone, Roland.
Okay, I just threw it out there.
It was a good suggestion. It was a good suggestion, you know.
Seemed tense right at that moment. So, well,
Oh, there's so much I still don't understand, but
Perhaps we all sleep on it and reassess with fresh eyes in the morning.
maybe we can compile our questions in a list and bring them to the breakfast table tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Alum dear, I'd really like to pick your brain a bit more. Are you gonna, I mean, were you gonna dip or like what's your next to do?
I mostly came to make sure the boy there was all right. I did make a promise to his parents.
Oh,
Just so you know, I'm not all right, but thank you for checking.
And perhaps I should stay around for a bit. In case you have questions. All of you.
yeah, it sounds like if you dip, you might get jacked.
Roland, we're doing so good.
I'm trying real hard here.
You're gonna do, you know, if you ever end up in the future, you are gonna just fit right in.
I forget what that means.
Jacked, I don't remember. It's a list of words in my head right now, really.
Hmm.
I'll give you some more.
That, Cool.
Was there really a Jack?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
No. To be fair, I don't know why we say that. I have to do some soul searching on that one.
So, what the plan is? Sleep on it, talk in the morning.
That's my plan.
Cinder, I know you. You're ready to go to bed, right? Let me help you up to your room, and I'm gonna help Cinder.
Nope. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Unless you really want to. I don't.
Well, now it's weird. I mean,
Well-
I did, but
Well,
Look,
I mean, you
you-
can.
you-
I mean, if you want to tuck me in, I'm a grown
that's
man.
not what I was. That's not what I was doing.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure because I'm gonna grab my I pick up my blanket, wrap it around my head again. I'm
Come
gonna
on.
do this.
Come on.
Are you coming
Yep.
with?
Yeah, I'm leading the way.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Night, Cinny.
Good night.
I'll lead him. I assume I know his door because I can peek in and see that there's a blanket missing from the bed. And I just say, I kind of tap you on the back and say, look, I didn't know all this stuff. You know, we were confused. You obviously are going through some stuff. And if I was rough to you, I'm sorry. But I didn't mean to make things extra worse.
No, it's all right. You didn't know, and I can't hold that against you, so why would I? I understand. You were also put in a difficult situation, so I think it was just rough for everybody.
You were so lighthearted at first that it didn't seem like you had anything really weighing you. You were literally skipping quite a bit. So
yeah, that's me trying to feel.
Oh.
That's what that is.
Interesting. Well,
yeah.
Now that I have this perspective,
Yeah.
I'll try not to give you so much shit.
I mean, you can if you want.
Once you're when you're good again, I might get back to giving you shit.
Right.
I'll give you some time to really get
right.
back. Yeah. Cool.
Just get back into form. Yeah.
Well, good night.
Yep. Good night, Roland, friend, person, dwarf, big shield. All right.
I am all those things.
Yes.
And as you kind of all settle down for the night, digesting the events of this very eventful day, you all get a long rest in hopes of starting a new day fresh. And that is where we're going to end it for today.
You okay, buddy?
It's a lot.
That was 3 episodes of content.
It is a
just
lot.
Like freaking.
Like mind explosion.
It was good. It was really good.
Oh man.
Exclamation point critical to get some
Hey!
dice. You already did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it.
Dang it. I don't have the chat up. Sorry.
All right.
Who won?
-2 charisma.
Ooh, nice.
I know those guys.
Hey, it's me.
Hopefully you'll be able to get a 18 with a nat 20 with the -2.
There you go. There you go.
That's math. I can do
Yes.
math.
No, you got it.
Sweet. Okay, so feel free to join us next Saturday. Well, actually, what is
Next Saturday, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, next Saturday. Yeah,
Next Saturday,
normal. Sweet. Next Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific for the next exciting episode of Fate of Ukodor. And right now we are going to get ready to raid. Be sure to chat it up in the chat, well, their chat, and tell them how nice a time you had here. Because we're just dropping nuggets of lore.
Nuggets? We're dropping boulders.
Boulder-sized nuggets.
Cat's out of the juice box.
Yeah.
We
the
spilled the mac
dynamics.
and cheese.
Oh no.
Not the mac and cheese.
Oh my
But yes, we will
nuggets.
see. Oh, see, Naseya doesn't even know about chicken nuggets, and now she knows.
Soon.
We will see you all the next time. Take care and have a good night.
Bye.